Hello there, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Today we are having a look at this by Trustfire. It's the MC1, tiny little torch. Let's have a look. As you can see, I've already torn the box, I've had it out and had a play. Now what this does say on the box is 1000 lumens, and it's a magnetic flashlight. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery, 1000 lumens, 129 meter distance, 35 hours, and not quite sure what that 416 thing means. Waterproof to 1.5 meters, so IPX8 rated. Should be pretty good, right? So let's have a look, because it is quite dinky, this. Look at that, it's tiny, isn't it? Right, you do get a set of instructions in the box, and some spare seals, and a little split ring in there too. Nice touch, right? Really easy to operate this. Now behind here there is a rechargeable charging lead and a lanyard if you wish to use that. Now this isn't a generic charging lead, it is proprietary, as in can only be used on this torch. So when you take this torch with you, if you take it anywhere, you do need to use that. It is magnetic, which is a nice touch. It's got a little LED on it which tells you the battery status. That's actually flashing green at the moment to say it's charged. Don't know whether you can see that in this light. Just attach that to the car so it doesn't blow off. Bit blistery today. Right, so let's have a look at this little thing. Now it has got a large LED in there. This is the magnetic bit, and I can show you that on the side of the car quite nicely. Nice, right? Quite strong enough to hold it for what you might need. It will spring in place. The other thing I really like about this is this dual clip, so you can clip it to a belt, or more importantly you can clip it to a hat and use it as a head torch. So it's quite dual purpose really, or you can clip it down onto something to angle it wherever you actually want. Nice touch, right? In here, when we unscrew the battery compartment, there is a fat little battery in there. Now this is a 16340 3.7 volt lithium ion hydrogen battery, 650 milliamp hours. Put that back together. As you can see, it's quite a nice little design. It's got one control button here which is really easy to use. Press it a couple of times and you see the light flashing there. That means it won't actually operate, so I'm holding the button down and you can't accidentally turn it on. Quite neat, right? What you have to do is press it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then it'll start to come on. So that's the medium mode. It comes on in whatever you had it on last, so it does have a memory. That's high, which as you can see is pretty bright, and then that's low. I'll put the figures on the screen for how long the battery lasts in each of these modes. And all you do is you just cycle through these by tapping the button. Low, medium, high. So there's nothing overly complicated about this, and I really like that. It's good, right? 2, 3. Neat. Yeah, really like that. So let's have a look at it in comparison to a couple of other torches, just so you can gauge the size. So this is the Woburn L50. Not bad, is it? See how tiny that is by comparison, and this has a similar lumen output. Can't quite remember what this one is. But yeah, similar output, similar grade, sort of like aluminium, that kind of stuff. What I've also got here is, that's the Rovivon titanium. I keep that on one of my sets of keys. And that's the O-Light keyring light. I can't quite remember what the name of this one is. I'll put it on the screen anyway. But yeah, so that's really tiny. As you can see, that's my car key. That's one of my house keys. That's the titanium Rovivon. Then you've got the Trustfire light, so it's a pretty good size really. As I say, and I do like a lot of the features about the fact that it will fit on a hat and you can use the magnet. You've just got a lot of versatility with it, which you don't have with some of these others, or this. And it's 1000 lumens. Pretty cool. So that is the Trustfire MC1. Now what they've given me is they've given me a discount code to use for anybody who wants to buy one. All the links for this will be in the comments and description. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one thing that I don't like about this, I'm not going to say what that is. I'm going to leave that up to you to put that in the comments. Anything that you don't like about this, if there's any features you don't particularly like, because at least then it's not just me having a go, it's about you guys giving the company feedback about their product. But yeah, thank you to Trustfire for sending me this to try it out. It is going to be really useful. This for me is going to become a useful little head torch more than anything, because I really do like that feature. It'll fit on a baseball cap really nicely. Nice. All right, thank you for watching. You know what to do if you like what I'm doing in terms of liking and subscribing. At the end of this, there will be some footage of it used in the dark, and I'll show you what it's like in the dark. All right, you take care of yourself. See you soon. Right, so I'm about a car's length away from a fence in front of me. I just shine my torch on. There's my car, look, and I'm roughly in line with the... So if I just shine this, so that's the maximum brightness. That's pretty good, isn't it? So that's 1,000 lumens. That's the low light. You probably can't really see it. Oh, you can see a little bit of movement on that. So that's on the lowest setting. Then you've got the medium setting. You can see my bag on my bin there. And then, as I say, maximum setting. That's really quite bright, isn't it? Let's shine it up on the side of my house. Yeah, that's quite bright.